So very good evening to everyone, right? So let's start with what? Tell me. Your investment appraisal is something that we started with, correct? We did the main chart, correct? And then we did what? The basics of investment appraisal, right? We wrote the future value, present value, discounting, compounding wala part. Are you okay with whatever we have written? Tell me. Any problem? Yesterday, everything, I think we did this FM function part. Quickly, let's revise. Okay. Definition of FM, right? Efficient acquisition, efficient allocation to achieve what? Objective of company. Correct? Both the things working together for fulfilling objectives of the company. Right? Then we went into what? Objectives of FM. There is primary as well as what? Tell me. Secondary objective. Primary objective is what? Profit maximization or shareholders wealth maximization. Tell me. Bolo, bolo. Profit or shareholder?
Shareholder wealth maximization.
Shareholder wealth maximization. $100 share price should go to what? 200. Correct or not? Then secondary objective is what? Profit maximization. Right? Market share. Correct? EPS growth, revenue growth, geographical growth, social responsibility, customer satisfaction. In that we have written which ones are what? Tell me. Financial objective, non-financial objective, right? So you could go through it once, have a look, right? Then basic profit format was something that we do. Tell me, right? Sales minus variable cost gives you contribution minus fixed cost, right? And other costs or other fixed costs gives you operating profit or profit before interest and tax, correct? Now all these terminologies are very important. Huh? Once we go from basic discounting, compounding, first we'll go into ROCE, correct? Then again we'll go to discounting, compounding. First ROCE and what? Tell me. Your payback period will do. Then we'll go to NPV IRR. First what? Understanding the discounting and compounding formulas today will be the first task. At the end, we will try that we also understand one theory topic if possible. Correct? So corporate governance, have you seen? Tell me. We could do one topic that is there if we get time. So we could do it next week. No issues, right? Then have a look. Are you okay with the profit format? Tell me any problem with the profit format. Are you okay with the EPS and the DPS formulas? Tell me.
Yes,
Any problem with the
No, sir.
EPS or dividend or DPS formulas? Then three decisions of a financial manager: financing, investing, and what? Dividend decision. Financing decision, investing decision, correct, and dividend decision, right? Have a look. Then stakeholder, two types of stakeholders, right? What are the two types of stakeholders or three types of stakeholders? Three are what? Internal, connected, and external. Connected would be considered as what? An external stakeholder, right? But if there are three types, they're internal, connected, and external. Two types, internal and external only, correct? And in the external, connected would be included. Shareholders versus stakeholders is something that we are reading, correct? Then you could say what? Internal are employees and directors, right? Then connected are what? Competitor, supplier, debt holder, equity shareholder, customer, correct? And then external what? Society at a large, government, regulator, pressure. With that, we went into agency theory. Agency theory was what? Principal appoints the agent, right? Agent does all the dealings with third party, but responsibility of acts of the agent, right? Who is responsible? Principal or agent? Tell me. Principal, right? That is how it is. Then you have total shareholder return. I give you some homeworks, no? Aja, homework. Let's discuss the answer. Aja. This was homework, I think. Hathaway, what is the total shareholder return? Quickly tell me. 6 का क्या है? 3.1%. Okay.
3.1.
Everybody got 3.1%? Tell me. Quickly tell me, everybody okay with it?
Yes.
Right. Then 12th का क्या आंसर? Tell me. बोलो 12th TKQ company
19.7.
19.7%. D. Everybody getting 19.7%? Tell me. I
Yes.
just want to ask you one thing here. One question that we took yesterday. Let me bowl one more googly at you for that question. आ जाओ जरा. Where is that question? एक क्वेश्चन था ना टेबल वाला 3 years table was given. Did we do that question?
सर किया था आपने, इधर पेस्ट नहीं किया,
क्या?
इधर पेस्ट नहीं किया, शायद किया था वो.
I have not pasted.
Yes, yes.
Let me get your study up. Study up. After 24th, I think now even the study hub is going to change, is what they are saying. Study hub though won't change, right? There are expected changes in ACCA curriculum as such, but lot of people saying, sir, one subject will go, two subjects will go. Aisa kuch. There are no. I was there this Monday. I told you, 16th I was there in Mumbai, right? There will be changes. AI and all that will be added because we discussed more about AI and all those things, correct? But I don't think anything deletion or anything of that sort will happen, right? The study hub is very slow. So, right? What I want to ask you is, chalo, at the end I'll open up that question. Don't worry. Okay. Aaja. Investment appraisal. Did you do the main chart? Basics of investment appraisal. Chalo. You leave 4-5 lines below this. Now let's go into what? Discounting and compound. Correct? Write down an example. Write down example. Example. If you invest $100 today, $100 today at 8% per annum, correct? Simple interest. Stop. Calculate the amount that you will receive after 5 years. Easy enough question. Tell me, what is simple interest and what is compound interest? Compound interest abhi ke liye chhod do, correct? Right? Let's talk about simple interest. Very basic simple interest formula. Now see what I'm trying to say is, right? Sir, $100 invested now, correct? At the end of first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth year. हाँ, टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी. टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी लिखा है मैंने. ठीक, इधर बेसिक्स ऑफ आय के बाजू में लिखो टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी. ठीक, आ जाए. $100. I want to know how much will be received at the end of fifth year. That is the question. Correct or wrong? Now see, let's go yearly. सुनो, आराम से जाते हैं. Don't do गड़बड़. Okay, sir, $100 invested today. At the end of first year, 8% per annum. Correct? How much will you receive if you had done only investment of 1 year? Simple interest.
108.
108. Correct or not? Everyone okay with it? Tell me. Sir, for this only interest, no sir. So sir, $100 into 8% interest will be received. Correct? So sir, 100 principal plus $8. So how much is it? $108. Correct? Then sir, second year also, should I do what? Every year will I receive 8%? That is 100 ka 8% because it is simple interest method. So I will receive $8 only every year. At the end of second year, if I had bought the or got the money back, how much would I have received? $116. Second to third year can pay more $8 at it. How much will we receive? Tell me. $124. Fourth year, $132. Last $140. Every year $80 added. Now, sir, what you're doing like this, correct or not? Can you do this every time? Tell me. Aisa, make this. So let's try to simplify it. Have a look. Sir, 140 is equal to, sir, the 100 principal plus, sir, 100 into 8%. Into how many years have you paid the interest? Tell me. How many years interest?
5.
2, 4, 5 years, correct? This will be in one bracket. Are you okay with this calculation? Tell me. So if I take 100 common outside, what should I do? 1 plus, again, a smaller bracket open. Smaller bracket open, what should I do? 0.08 into 5. Does it make sense? 0.08 is what? 8%. Anyone having any problem here? So, 1 second. Then, 1 minute. Sir, what is the present value that you invested now? Tell me. What is the present value invested now? 100.
100.
And what is the 5th year ke end pay value? Is it present value or future value that you will receive after 5 years? Tell me. 140.
Future value.
Future value received at 5th year end. Correct hai kya? Tell me. Therefore, trying to what? Tell me, write the formula. 140 की जगह पे क्या लिखूं? Tell me, future value or present value? Tell me. 140.
Future value.
Future value is equal to 100 is what? Tell me. 100
Principal.
is what? Present value या future value? Principal बोलो या present value बोलो? Today's present value. Tell me. Present
Yes.
value bracket. 1 plus another bracket, a bigger bracket, then a smaller bracket. Right? 8% is what? The interest rate.
Yes.
Interest into 5 is what? Tell me.
Number of years.
Number of years of investment. All right. You derive the formula of what? Future value by what? Simple interest method. ऊपर जाओ. Write down. Future value simple interest method. What is the formula? Tell me. Future value simple interest method. What is the formula? This is the formula. You only derived it. You only told what is the formula all about. Tell me, are you okay with the formula? What do you say, Shivali? Shivani, what do you say, Trisha?
Yes.
Janilia, okay with it?
Sir. Yes,
Rachel,
sir.
what do you say? Rachel, on your camera.
So it's not working, like it's the same
It's
thing.
not
Let's put it off.
same.
Yeah.
Let us see once. Recorrect your, is it a external camera or your laptop ka camera?
No, laptop camera.
Okay. Take it. You can turn it off, no issues. But answer in class. So what you have to do, where you have left space, kindly update the formula. Simple interest method say, this is the first and the last time you are going to write anything about simple interest method. Now you can say bye-bye to simple interest method. Correct? Okay with it? Simple interest is something that will never come in exam. Not expected at all. But without simple interest, you will not understand compound interest. Example. Solve above example. Right? Assuming 8% per annum is, assuming 8% per annum is compounding interest rate. Calculate future value at end of year 5. अभी आराम से, don't rush into it. Okay? Don't rush into it. आराम से गड़बड़ मत करो. Correct? $100 you invested now. Now let's say probability is 0, 1 probability, but what will be the answers going in the root? Correct? 100, 8% increase will be there. So if you had done investment only with 1 year and compounding interest, how much would it be at the end of first year? Tell me.
108.
So 100 plus, sir, 100 into 8%, correct? So how much would be 108, right? Plus then, but now when the journey goes ahead, will you do same? Or sir, more $8 only to get it? No, sir. 108 of first year will be reinvested, correct? Plus 108 into 8%, sir. Correct? So how much will this be at the end of second year? Solo?
116.64.
64, correct? Third year, bolo. Again, sir, that 108 into only 8%? No. 116.64 plus 116.64 into 8%.
125.97.
125.97. Then fourth year, 125.97 plus 8% of 125.97.
136.05.
Right? And then last but not the least, fourth year can be plus what? Tell me, or I would say 136.05 plus 136.05 into 8%. How much is that, Baba?
146.93.
9. Everybody getting this answer? Tell me. Any problem with this? You won't believe, but AFM maybe we have done this. At AFM level also, we start with this only. Because there are 9 paper exemption students in AFM, right? Probably compounding, discounting formula is also they don't know, right? So that is the problem. Done. But sir, every time can we do 10, 20 years pucha? So will you be able to do this? Tell me. No. But sir, there has to be a derivation of the formula. Without deriving the formula, can you understand the formula? What you are doing? Tell me. So at the end of 5 years, how much will you get back? Tell me. 146.9. Any problem with that? So let's derive the formula. Can we derive the formula? Tell me.
Yes.
Now see, I'll take what? ये वाला part. Yeah, ये वाला part. This part, can I say 108 is equal to what? Tell me 100 plus 100 into 8%. अगर मैं, if I write instead of 8%, if I write 0.08, will you be comfortable? Tell me. More comfortable, 100 plus 100 into 0.08. If I
Yes.
take 100 common outside, what will happen? 1 plus 0.08. Are you okay with this? Tell me. So 108, right? Okay, no issue. Correct. This is one thing. Now I'm taking this formula, okay? Or I'm trying to say what this is all about. Okay, have a look. ये 108 से when you go ahead, ये first year का था. This, correct. Now I'm taking this one here, right? Have a look. You want to write the derivation, you write the derivation. Don't want to write, don't write. But focus on the screen. The derivation is very important, correct? So आजा. Next is what? 116.64 is equal to what? Have a look. Sir, 108 plus 108 into 0.08. एक बार verify कर लो whether the equation is correct. एक बार verify कर लो. 108 into 8% plus 108. 116.64 आ रहा है. This is correct. Now, if I take 108 common outside, correct? What will happen? 108 multiplied by 1 plus 0.08. Does it make sense? Tell me. Is this
Yes.
okay with you? We'll verify. 1.08 into what? 108. Will it give you 116.064? Yes.
Yes.
Correct. Now, this 108 we have derived here. Instead of writing this 108, can I substitute this value? Tell me. Here, 100 into 1.08 into the already 1.08 that is there. This 108, right? From here I'm taking. And this 0.8 comes from, or 1.08 comes from here. Or I could write what? is equal to 100 into 1.08 square. देख लो whether it is okay. Make sense?
सर
और
एक बार रिपीट कर दो.
देखो 108 here what you have said 108 is equal to 100 into 1.08 वही तो इधर substitute किया. Wait, I'll change color. देखो this 108 correct I substituted with this here correct and this 1.08 is from here.
Okay.
Everybody, what do you say? Jenilia, what do you say? Trisha,
Yes, sir.
makes sense. Rohit, what do you say?
Yes,
Rachel,
Yes, sir.
okay with it,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah. Mustafa क्या बोलता है?
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Then, so can I write this 116.64, right? Is nothing but what? Sir, future value is equal to 100 is sir present value invested multiplied by 1 plus interest rate. Yeah, R. Raised to ये 116.64 is it first year का future value or second year future value? Tell me.
Second
11
year.
second year. So can I say the number of years you are going ahead? This is n. N is what? N is equal to number of years investment done. Are you okay with this? Have a look. Have you derived the formula of future value का formula by what? Tell me. Compounding interest. Tell me. Future value by compounding interest. Update the formula. Are you okay with the derivation? I don't know how many of you know the derivation, but is it okay? Make sense or does not make sense? आराम से सोचो. Don't get too what? Hasty मत बनो. If you've not understood, just for the sake of it, don't say okay. Right? नहीं understood तो नहीं understood. Okay. ठीक है क्या? Can I go ahead?
Yes. I think update के बाद ये problem थोड़ा. Okay with this? Tell me. Now, directly using the formula, can you find the answer? Example, right? $100 invested today at 7% per annum for 3 years. Find future value at end of years. Chalo, with the formula, use this formula. This formula you can update in the table also. Future value by what method? Tell me. Compounding interest. Quickly. Chalo, future value you find out, right? What is the present value right now that you are investing? Bolo, bolo. Present value $100. Correct? Into what you do? Tell me. Bracket में 1 plus. What should I do? 0.07.
0.07 and raised to what? Tell me how
Three.
many years? 3 years.
3.
Good. How much is the answer? 122.5 is something that we have received. Is everyone getting the same answer?
122.50.
Got it? Prisha, what do you say? Jenilia? Okay with it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Makes sense or does not make sense? Rachel?
Makes sense, sir.
Right. Then if you are okay with it, great. Correct. One more you want to do or are you okay with this? Tell me. One more? A bit complicated. Aja. $1257 invested today at 9.72% for 7 years.
thoda sa complicated, nothing more than that, right? So how do you find future value? Future value at 7th year end. Okay, we got one answer 2406. Chalo. How do you do it? I'll give you 2 minutes. Do it. Correct.
406.22.
2406. Everyone getting the same answer? Tell me. So how do you do that? 1257 multiplied by 1 plus 0.0. कितना होगा? 0.0972 raised to what? 7. How do you do this on the calci? Tell me. Normal calci. Anyone who is using normal calci does not
Sir,
understand how to find out 1.0972. Yes.
सर
Normal
मैं
calci,
यूज कर रहा हूँ नॉर्मल.
right? But are you able to calculate this, or I need to teach you how to do it?
सर आ रहा है,
Huh?
आता है.
आता है. Scientific calci, so directly you can put up like this only. No issues. People using scientific calci. People not using calcis, correct? Can wrap it up for today and go. उसके बगैर FM का exam. If you go to FM without a calci, correct? I will personally escort you out of the class. Okay. Right. ऐसे मेरे साथ हुआ था. Right. We were giving some CA final paper. I think FM या FR, I don't remember. I'd forgotten calci. Right. नसीब से someone had a backup calci. नहीं तो मेरा FR का exam I would have sat doing abacus, correct? ऐसे कुछ तो, right? I was surprised. We had one audit paper, correct? उसमें someone had brought a calci and he was using it in the audit paper. तो ज़्यादा surprising वो था कि लाया वो surprising नहीं था, but he was using it was surprising, correct?
सर
तो
वो एनबीएफसी में कैलकुलेशंस है ना ऑडिट
इधर
में. एनबीएफसी
हमारे
चैप्टर
टाइम पे नहीं था भाई इतना सारा.
नहीं थे.
नहीं. कैलकुलेटर हम ऑडिट में क्या whenever you want to sleep, correct? In the night if you are not able to sleep, right? Which is the book that you take in your hand? Tell me.
ऑडिट.
ऑडिट एंड एश्योरेंस.
Audit and assurance. फिर क्या तुम्हारा BT, SBL, right? SBL तो भी चलो थोड़ा बहुत एनालिटिकल है, but audit का not even understood, right?
सर एक EISSM भी होता था, बहुत नहीं
क्या क्या?
EISM.
EISM.
EISSM.
Yes, yes. I
सर
know.
मुझे एग्जाम्शन आया था.
आ गया. Yes.
हाँ
वो टाइम पे we had IT and SM.
हाँ ITSM वही सर, उसका ही नाम EISSM का
का नाम EISM है, right? We had, I think I had given 2011 के आसपास, 10-11 इंटर. फिर फाइनल में we had इसका उसका सबका, करेक्ट है ना? No issues. Now थोड़ा सा let me go ahead, write down example, correct? Write down. You will receive $128.67 after 4 years on an investment which has interest rate of 6% per annum. Correct? Calculate the investment amount. Arams, investment amount required to be done today. Goal. How do you tackle this? देखो now what they have given. Have a look. Have they given you 0-year value or have they given you first, second, third, 4th year value? Tell me.
सर
Fourth
फ्यूचर
year.
वैल्यू दिया है।
future value is given, so what is given?
Yes.
128 point क्या है 76 दिया ना रे मैंने 67 sorry 67 correct. You have to what, pull the cash flow and bring it to zero here, or pull the value. As of now cash flow भी तुमको मालूम नहीं, you don't know what is cash flow, correct. You have to bring it here, and what is the rate at which you have to pull it back. Now see, when you do future value, what do? Sir, today's value we are carrying in our pocket and going ahead, correct. Future value में what do? Sir, 100 invested today, chalo let's run to 4th year, right. Now I am saying you are at 4th year, right. You have gone so far, right. Come back, घर वापसी, correct or not? 0 year, right. So how do you do it? See, you know the future value formula. What is the future value formula? Tell me. Is equal to present value into 1 plus interest rate. Yeah, 1 plus r भी लिखा तो should not be a very big problem. 1 plus r raised to n, right. Now future value is how much? बोलो. 128.67 at the end of 4th year. Present value, do you know? No, sir. Into 1 plus r, what is the interest rate? Tell me. 6%.
0.06.
Raised to how much? 4 years, sir.
4.
Therefore, if you have to find present value, you rearrange the formula. This will go there. Present value is equal to what? 128.67 divided by what? 1 plus 0.06 raised to 4. Find out how much is the present value. Do it on your calci. How much is it? If you are using normal calci, put 128.67 into your calci. Press divide by. Then type 1.06. Then press is equal to 4 times.
101.92.
$101.92. Everybody getting it? Janilia, what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Is it making sense or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Srivali, what do you say?
Yes, sir, got it.
Got it? Rachel, okay with it? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
MA reminded? Tell me. MA में this was there. No? FR में also somewhere discounting is there. Right?
Yes, sir. FR, and MA also.
Yes. So if I have to derive a formula for present value, correct? Present value formula, have a look. Present value is equal to 128.67. From this I am deriving the formula. Tell me, 128.67 is what? Future value or present value? Tell me.
Future
फ्यूचर
value.
वैल्यू
Future value divided by 1 plus r. R is nothing but the interest rate or discounting rate raised to n. Is this okay?
Yes.
Problem. Then present value is equal to, if I write like this, will it be same? Tell me. 1 divided by 1 plus r raised to n. Will the answer change at all? Or will it be same?
Same.
Same. And if I write like this, future value into, whenever there is something what raised to, correct, in denominator, if I want to transfer it to numerator, mathematical formula है 1 plus r raised to minus n हो जाता है. अरे सर कुछ भी बोलते, correct. Take your scientific calculators, or I will open the calculator here. Have a look. Calculator. Have a look at the calculator. Is the calculator visible to you? Okay. Have a look. 1.06, right? Raised to, correct? Raised to what I have to do? -4 करूंगा अगर, right? एक मिनट, 4 of minus. कितना था आंसर? Something like this. This multiplied by 128 that you got. 128.67. Does it give you the answer 101.92? Tell me.
No.
Yes, sir.
Calculator पे हो रहा है. Is the calculator visible to you?
Yes.
Right? Normal calci पे raised to -4 नहीं होता, इसलिए क्या बोला? This can be verified on which calci? Tell me. Scientific calculator. Normal calculator पे this will not happen. But this is how it is. Now sir, हर बार ऐसा future value divided by 1 plus rate raised to n करने का all that stuff sir is equal to 4 times. Not required. Correct? Because if you look at your book, correct? If you go into the book, the discounting formula is given to you, right? अरे ये तो सब पूरा ही डेंजरस है, राइट? आ जाओ जरा. Now what is given to you in your what? Tell me. Exam, right? The whole keyboard only goes for a posting. ये क्या विंडोज का अपडेट करने की वजह से हुआ है? Problem in that. See, the discounting का table is given to you in the exam. आ जाओ जरा discounting factors, right? Do you see this discounting present value का table? Have a look. What is the present value? What is written here? 1 plus r raised to n. Raised to n लिखा है, raised to minus n लिखा है. Tell me.
-n.
Minus n.
So this formula that is there, or this part will be given to you in the exam, right? Correct. So for that, what you have to do, the table says what? Sir, 6% and 4 years, 0.792. You can use that. Correct. 6% and years, percent on the column, years on the rows. Correct. Let's do one question by the discounting method. Aajo zara. Or discounting using the discounting table. Aajo. Write an example. You will receive $151.68 after 8 years, right? Discounting rate, DR is what? Discounting rate is equal to 6% per annum. Calculate present value. 1 minute. आराम से. Present value is equal to future value multiplied by 1 plus r raised to minus n. This is to be found out by discounting table. ऐसा लिखो. So discounting table में generally how I write this? Have a look. Is equal to future value into discounting factor लिखने का. DF means what? The factor that is there, right? Bracket में you write the rate. Correct. Rate is how much? 6%. And how many years worth of future value you have to pull back? Tell me. 8 years. So go into the discounting table. Future value is $151.68 multiplied by, sir, discounting factor. आ जाओ जरा discounting factor that you have taken. Discounting rate is how much? 6%, right? 6%, right? And how many years, Baba? Tell me. How many years are we looking for? How many years?
8 years.
8 years. So go to the table. 6%, 8 years. What is the factor? 0.627. So multiply by 0.627. This into 0.627. Discounting table is cut. 6%, 8 years. So how much is the present value? Can you tell me? Present value. Jenilia, what do you say? 95.10. Everyone is getting 95.10.
Yes.
Good evening, Vipasha. Right. Very quickly. Jenilia, what do you say? Okay with 95.10?
Yes, sir. So we can use the table in exam and directly we can do the
Exam
sum.
table is given. The table is given. So in the exam, what all is given, I'll show you. Okay. This discounting table is given. Then this annuity table is given. We'll use this shortly. Annuity table. Then also these formulas are given. One page of these formulas. Right. I think exam kit everybody has in that group, no? Now, tell me.
Yes.
Right. So have a look. So this mathematical tables and formula. This formula sheet is given. Most of the formulas you don't have to what remember, but I am sure that you will remember all the formulas. Here I will make you learn all the formulas in class. Okay, $95.10. Correct. Everybody okay with this? Any problem? Good. 95.10. Any issue yet? Okay with the discounting table? Tell me. One more question. Discounting table. Sure. Without my help, can you do it? I'll show you the discounting table. Write down example. You will receive $210.67 after 12 years. Discounting rate is equal to 3%. Calculate present value. Now, so you can use the formula directly. We have the present value formula. Now, here is the discounting table for you. Have a look. Discounting table, present value table. Okay. One answer we got 147 something.
Yes, sir. 147.67.
147.67. Is everybody getting? So what do you use here? What is the discounting rate? Tell me. 3%, no?
Yes.
3% 12 years. आ जाओ. 3% 12 years. What will be the discounting factor that you will use? 0.701 multiplied by what is the future value that is given to you after 12 years? 210. 210.67. So it would be what? Present value is equal to 210.67 into what? Discounting factors are 3%, 12 years. ऐसा देखो. Actually इसको 12th year लिखते हैं. This is 12th year. Right? 147.67. 147.67. Everybody getting 147.67? Tell me. What do you say, Genelia?
Yes.
What do you
Yes,
say?
sir.
Trisha,
Yes,
okay
sir.
with it? Okay, then great. Getting the confidence? Tell me. Okay. Now, thoda sa, let's keep discounting. Now you are okay with discounting? Tell me. Again, we'll come to discounting after some time. Once you are done with ROC and payback period, we can come back to discount, right? So write down note here. We will come back to this in NP. Come back to this after ROCE and payback. Okay. Sure. Write down next study. Have a look. Have you written this? Correct. Sure. Write down methods of investment appraisal. इधर है क्या रे भाई? चले चलो आ जाओ. What is the next part? Tell me. Next part is basically return on capital employed. Yeah, by the way. Write down heading return on capital. ROCE. पहले टेबल बना लो. टू पार्ट. ROCE by initial investment. ROCE by average investment. Leave space for two formulas. Correct. Both the formulas. थोड़ा leave 7-8 lines. Formula के नीचे you have to write understanding of formula as well. ROC or return on capital employed. हाँ, one more name for this. It is also called as the accounting rate of return. ARR. You may find the word ARR also. Okay. Now first hear me out what is return on capital employed. One of the most easiest formulas in the whole of your syllabus. Correct. सबसे easy. One of the most easiest formulas to remember. But when it comes into consideration, correct? The problem is that it is the only formula in the whole of your FM syllabus that is not based on cash flows. That is not based on what? Cash flows. Now, what are cash flows, sir? Correct. बात तो हुआ ही नहीं, right? Cash flows is nothing but simple. Sir, whatever goes out of my pocket and whatever comes into my pocket. Cash. Hard cash. Table cash. Correct. But here, hard or table cash के what? There are different meanings to it. Your what? Tell me your not only your cash flow, your physical money, but also your money in the bank account. Whatever is there in the bank account is cash. That is correct, right? Now tell me, if I say depreciation, right? Is it a cash expense or a non-cash expense? Think about it. Do you actually pay depreciation to someone?
Non-cash.
Rent you pay. Do you actually pay rent? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it a cash expense or a non-cash?
Cash expense.
Cash.
Cash flow analysis, right? Example, you make a cash flow statement, correct? Tell me, would you include depreciation in your cash flow statement?
No,
No.
sir.
But would you include rent payment into your cash flow statement?
Yes.
Now, ROC per se is comparatively easier. Why so? Because ROC will talk about PBIT. We'll talk about what? PBIT, correct? We'll talk about PBIT. PBIT is what? Tell me. Yesterday we have drawn the whole diagram. PBIT yaad hai? What is PBIT? Tell me.
Yes.
What is PBIT? Tell me. Profit with
Operating profit.
correct or not? Have a
Yes.
look at one example. Seven, 8 lines leave after this. Write down example. company A has bought a machine with initial investment. II means initial investment of $500,000. $500,000. Useful life is 4 years. Useful life is 4 years. Good start. Scrap value at end of 4 years. $50,000. Company A has earned following profit for 4 years. First, second, third, and fourth. PBIT. Yeah, PBIT. Correct. It is 7,000. 95,000. 27,000. 68. Correct. Calculate. Average PBIT of company A. एक minute before I go ahead, have a look. I find average PBIT. चलो average PBIT कैसे find out करोगे? There are 4 years, correct? You have to find average PBIT. How will you find average PBIT? बोलो.
Sum of all divided by PBIT का addition divided by 4 years.
Divided by 4, correct? So add all of them, divide them by 4. Tell me how much is it? बोलो. 87,000 plus 95,000 plus 27,000 plus 68,000. Abo. The whole divided by what? Tell me. 4. कितना है बाबा? Tell me.
9,250.
How much?
69,000.
69,250.
Yes.
Everybody getting $69,250. No. 1 minute. Abhi agar if you are done with the calculation, focus on the screen. I'll give you time to write. Okay. Now I invested 500,000 in a machine. Invested what? 500,000 in the machine. Every year, how much return I'm getting? Tell me. On an average return. Abhi to return bhi nahi bol raha hu. What word I'm using? Every year, how much profit I'm able to generate through that machine? Tell me. Every year, on an average, how much profit am I able to generate from that machine? Tell me.
69,250.
69,250. If I divide that 69,250 with the investment, so investment that I've done is how much? Tell me. 500.
500 lakh dollars.
So therefore, if I ask you, what is the average return? Average return on the initial investment of 500,000 in profit terms. तो कैसा find out करोगे? How will you find out? Tell me everybody. बोलो. How will you find out? Mathematically tell me. What you do? What divided by what?
69,250 divided by 500,000.
Divided by what? Jenilia, what do you say?
500,000.
500,000. Correct. So how much is the percentage? Average return percentage में. Tell me. How much is the percentage? बोलो.
13.85.
13.85. Any problem with this? Now you will be surprised to know this is nothing but ROC. How much is the capital employed or investment that you have done in the business? 500,000. Yearly, how much are you receiving? Tell me. 69,000 on an average. Correct. So this is ROC. This is nothing but B is nothing but ROC by initial investment method. 1 minute, आराम से. Numerator 69,250. What is it? Is it PBIT or average PBIT?
Average.
Average.
Average PBIT. Average PBIT. The whole divided by what? Initial investment or what? Tell me. 500,000 is what? Initial investment. देखो, derivation of formulas is very easy, but if you don't focus on understanding it, learning of formula is very difficult. Memorizing it very difficult. You will forget it for sure, but if you understand it, you will not forget it. ठीक है क्या? Have a look. Makes sense. Now C part. Write down. C part. Before going into C part, just hear me out for a second. Okay. Now see, if I give you a bank account. Okay. Right. So no, I tell you bank account or any ledger account. Correct. I say opening balance is 20,000. Correct. And closing balance, you don't need to write this. Closing balance is 30,000. And I say, please find average balance. How will you find average balance? Tell me.
Opening plus closing divided by 2.
Everybody okay? Anyone who does not know this? Average is what? Sir, opening plus closing divided by 2. Average ka to what? The logic is only such. 20 plus 30 by 2. Yani how much it is? 20. Correct again? Any problem with this? Tell me. Right? This is a problem? No. Then come to this part. 1 second, hear me out. Okay. Now look at the asset account that you have created. Correct. For a second, let's do two assumptions here. Okay. Now you have a machine. For a second, assume that you are using SLM basis ka depreciation. Correct. You capitalize the machine at 500,000. Correct. And scrap value is what? Tell me, 50,000. बराबर है क्या? Have a look. Makes sense. So if I am using SLM basis depreciation, right? Every year, how much will I deduct? Tell me. How much will be the depreciation? Bolo. How will you calculate depreciation by SLM basis? 1 minute. Depreciation. Write down. Depreciation on SLM basis on machine. Chalo. How will you calculate? Tell me.
So every year same amount deduct होगा.
Same amount deducted. But what will be the amount that will be deducted? That is the question. So
Initial investment.
Bolo. Minus what?
Initial minus scrap value divided
Scrap
by
value. Scrap value is how much? 50,000 divided by what, beta? Useful life. What is useful life? Tell me.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
How much is that? How much is that, Baba? 125 kuch na? Tell me.
1,12,500.
112500. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Everybody okay with this? Now 1 minute सुन लो.
Yes.
Correct? This was not required at all by me. Correct? But I want to do something. Now see what will happen. So 400,000 minus every year 112500. 4 years. Correct? And what would be the closing balance before you sell the machine? Tell me.
0.
0.
No.
Before you sell the
50,000. 50,000.
Scrap value, sir.
So opening balance क्या है? Tell me.
5 lakhs.
Closing balance क्या है?
50,000.
Correct. And if I ask you, that means how much is average investment?
Opening plus closing divided by
Tell
2.
me. Opening balance 500,000. Correct.
Initial investment plus scrap
Plus
value divided by
50,000 divided by what? N करो या divided by 2 करो? Tell me.
2.
Therefore, how much is average investment? बोलो.
1.
How much is average investment? Did you understand the logic of average investment? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
A lot of students are so closing balance. Why are you adding? We deduct initial investment. May say what? Scrap value. Why are you adding scrap value? See, at the 4th year end, right? You are going to give depreciation before sale of asset. The closing balance. See, if you don't sell the asset, the closing balance will be how much? 50,000. Correct? Okay, everybody. What do you say, Jenilia? What do you say? Okay with 270, right? So write down D. D.
सर वो डिवाइडेड बाय 2 वापस समझा दो ना.
Average 500,000 plus 50,000. Average balance, opening balance का इधर लिया था ना average. Average कभी भी क्या opening closing का what do you do?
ऊपर जो किया था बैंक बैलेंस
ये देखो ये. Have you done this? Same thing. ये opening balance और ये closing balance. बराबर है क्या?
Yes.
This makes sense. So therefore write down D part. D है ना अभी C हो गया ना? D. Average investment. Average investment is equal to what? To 500,000 plus 50,000 by 2. 275,000. Or if I have to derive the formula, tell me what is 500,000 initial investment or scrap value? Tell me.
Initial investment.
Plus scrap value by 2. 275. Now, E part right down. Calculate return percentage. Based on average investment. See, average investment, how much you have done? 275. And how much return you are getting every year on an average? How much is on an average?
69,000.
69,000. So do it 69,250. Now what should I divide this by? 500,000 or 275,000? Tell me.
275,000.
75,000. How much is the return? Tell me.
25.1.
25.18%.
सर एवरेज इन्वेस्टमेंट एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर दिएगा थोड़ा, मतलब एज इन लॉजिकली समझ में आया बट फिर भी वो एक थोड़ा सा डाउट है इसमें.
Simple. Let's go to accounts. Okay. सोचो कि you are in machine का account. Okay. Machine के account में today you open the account, the opening balance comes to 500,000. Every year you deduct 112500, 112500, 112500, 112500. Right? अब selling पे आया, you are not selling it. Correct? But after depreciating the whole asset, how much is the balance remaining in the account? Tell me.
The scrap value 50,000.
50,000. Correct or not? Right? यानी opening balance कितना था मेरा at the start of the project?
500,000.
And closing balance कितना है before selling the project?
50,000.
50,000. So opening plus closing divided by 2 किया. So does it give you an average balance? Tell me.
Yeah, got it.
Everybody, Janilia, what do you say? Tell me. Mustafa, क्या लगता है? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. सर एक और चीज है, व्हाई डू वी टेक पीबीआईटी, पैट क्यों नहीं लेते हैं?
Because अभी ये जो return on capital employed है, correct? How much capital you are earning or how much capital you are investing and how much profit, operating profit you are getting out of it. वो logic, right? So that is why PBI, correct? So write down
कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड में डेट और इक्विटी शेयर्स दोनों आ रहे हैं.
हाँ, कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड में डेट और इक्विटी दोनों रहना चाहिए, बराबर है क्या? बट टेल मी, आर वी गोइंग बाय द डेट इक्विटी रूट और आर वी गोइंग बाय हाउ मच इज इन्वेस्टेड इन द एसेट रूट?
Invested in the asset.
Two formulas are there for capital employed. या तो सारे assets which are invested into the business
Yes,
or
yes.
from where you are getting the money. Correct or not? आएगा आगे. Correct or not? When we go ahead, capital employed के भी formulas आते, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
at a later period, correct?
So basically, we see as in like how much amount the capital is employed and how much the
Correct.
operating we are getting. That is
Yes.
operating profit. Okay.
ROC is a profit measure. लिखो, note लिखो ना. ROC note लिखो. Note. ROC is a profit measure. Is a measure of operating profit received by investing the amount ROC is a measure of operating profit received, right, by investing the amount in a machine or project. Correct. Now, are you okay with the formula? Thoda ek minute, can you come up to the table that you have drawn? ऐसा भी लिखो इधर. ROC is the only formula that uses profitability. All other IA methods use cash flows. ठीक है. हाँ. So can I write? एक minute. Here in the formula you have left 7-8 lines. Here it is okay. Here it is what? Average PBIT divided by initial investment. But when it comes here, average PBIT divided by average investment. Correct. So average investment का formula क्या है? Tell me. What should I write? Average investment formula. Tell me. What plus what by what? बोलो. Initial investment plus scrap value by 2. इधर ना, and one more thing that you should write here, right? इधर आपने लिखा ना ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट, इसके ऊपर ब्रैकेट में लिखो पीबीआईटी. करेक्ट. पीबीआईटी. राइट डाउन नेक्स्ट हेडिंग पीबीआईटी. ऐसा लिखो नेक्स्ट हेडिंग में. कैश फ्लो टू पीबीआईटी फॉर आरओसी और एआरआर कैलकुलेशन. Now थोड़ा सा hear me out. Okay, शांति से सुनो, गड़बड़ मत करो. Okay, hear me out. Have a look. First, I'm drawing a profitability schedule. 100 का sales minus variable cost of factory, right? Gives you what? Contribution. Contribution is how much? 70. Minus fixed cost. How much is the fixed cost? बोलो. 30. Right? अब आराम से. This is other fixed cost. Right? And then I'm doing minus depreciation is also fixed cost. Every year same amount almost, correct? Right? So depreciation is 10. How much is that?
WD भी रहेगा तो
Yeah.
WD
Doesn't matter. Any whichever way, is it a fixed cost? Tell me.
yes yes yes
Right? So 70 minus 30 minus 10, कितना बचेगा? Tell me. 30. 30 is what now? Tell me. PBIT. Any problem with PBIT? Tell me. No. Right? इधर कोई problem है? बोलो. But now they are saying no. This PBIT we don't understand. We understand cash flow. So you are like sales. You know. अरे भाई 100 sales full cash flow received. Yes, full cash flow 100. Variable cost full paid. Yes sir, full 30 paid. Contribution as per cash flow is how much? Tell me. 7. Correct. Minus fixed cost. You do other fixed cost. Fully paid. Yes. Correct. Fully paid in cash. Right. Or a depreciation. Array, no sir. Nothing to be done. Tell me how much is now? This is nothing but profit or cash flow. Tell me. Everything is either received or paid.
cash
Is
flow
it cash flow or profit? Everybody.
cash flow
Cash flow. So can I say, sir, this is operating profit, right? And sir, this is operating cash flow. Write down this operating cash flow. How much is operating cash flow? Calculate. Tell me.
40
40. Correct. Any problem with this? Bolo. So if in a question an operating cash flow is given to you, if in a question operating cash flow is given to you, right? And you are told to go to PBIT, how will you go to PBIT? Tell me. From operating cash flow to PBIT, how will you go? What is the one thing that cash flow does not have but PBIT has? Tell me.
depreciation
So will you from 40 to 30 will you deduct 10 or add 10?
deduct 10
So if you deduct depreciation of 10, right, you will go to cash. Correct? What do you say? So sir, if I have to write down how to go to operating profit or PBIT, right? Can I write it as, sir, operating cash flow minus what? Depreciation. OP cash CF means what? Operating cash flow minus the depreciation will give you operating profit or PBIT. Does it make sense? Right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, in the question that is given up, you have directly given PBIT. If I had given cash flow, how you would have done? Aja, write down example. Example. Company A has done II of 700,000. Scrap value at end of year 5 is equal to 100,000. Correct. Depreciation on SLM basis is allowed. Following other details. Operating cash flow 270,000, 240,000, 80,000, 370,000, 295. Calculate ROCE by initial investment and average investment. Now tell me, how will you go from cash flow to PBIT? Tell me. Bolo. Cash flow to PBIT. This is
तो डेप्रिसिएशन ऐड होगा ना?
डेप्रिसिएशन ऐड होगा ना कैश फ्लो में डेप्रिसिएशन, बराबर है ना? कैश फ्लो में डेप्रिसिएशन ऐड करने का, पीबीआईटी पे जाने का, राइट?
नहीं सर,
कैसे जाते हो पीबीआईटी पे? कैसे जाते हो? टेल मी. You have what? PBIT given or operating cash flow given to you? Tell me.
Operating cash flow.
From operating cash flow, if you want to go to PBIT, how will you go?
Direct depreciation.
Deduct depreciation, correct? But do you know the depreciation of every year? First calculate depreciation. Aja. Calculate depreciation. How much is depreciation? Depreciation on SLM basis. How will you calculate? Tell me. What is the initial investment? Tell me.
700,000
700,000. Correct.
minus 100,000
100,000. Correct. Divided by
divided
what?
by 5.
Divided by 5. How much is this, Baba? 120,000. Someone gave the answer 120,000. Everybody getting 120,000?
Yes,
Means देखो, every year, no sir, depreciation is how much? Every year 120, 120, 120, 120. Cash flow है. Every year depreciation if you deduct, will you get profit or PBIT operating profit? So rewrite the operating cash flows. आ जाओ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Operating cash flows. Rewriting the operating cash flows 270, 230, 80. फिर कितना है? 370, 290. What to do after this? From this, what I will deduct? Tell me. Depreciation on SLF. How much is the depreciation? Every year 120,000. 120,000. 120,000. 120,000. 120. How much is the operating profit on PBIT in that sense? Good. First year
390,000.
है.
Sorry, 150.
राजा ऐड नहीं करने का है.
150.
150,000. फिर second year
110,000.
third year में there is a problem. Is there profit or is there loss?
Loss.
40,000 loss. Will you consider loss in your average PBIT calculation or not consider? Tell me.
Consider.
Correct. Next year कितना है बाबा? Next year 250. Fifth year कितना है बाबा? Tell me. 1 sir. अब क्या करना है? You got the PBIT. Do you need me for what? Tell me. ROC निकालो. ROC first by initial investment is how much? And ROC by average investment. Do you need me for average investment now? Tell me.
No, sir.
करो then. Do it. हो गया क्या? Tell me. How much is it? Tell me. 18.42% and 32.25. 32 है 31.25? 31 या 32?
32.25 सर एग्जैक्ट है।
चलो आ जाओ। कितना होगा? 18.42%, 32.5%. Everybody getting 32.25%. Anyone who's not getting the answer, please. Now is the right time. Right? Take 1 more minute more. No issues. But
सर वो एग्जाम में देगा क्या
क्या?
ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट यूज करना है ऑपरेटिंग कैश फ्लो?
क्या? अरे ऐसा एग्जाम में देने लगा तो कैसा होगा? तुमको पढ़ना है, देखना है whether it is operating cash flow or not operating cash flow. Correct? It is the googly that is thrown at you. Whether it is operating profit or operating cash flow, वो तो रीडिंग करके पता चलेगा ना,
यस सर।
राइट? आ जाओ जरा. Can we get a question for this? चलो ठीक है, टेक अ ब्रेक. इट्स ऑलमोस्ट 8:30. ठीक है, कम बैक बाय 8:45. स्टे इन द मीटिंग ओनली. 8:46 तक आ जाओ. Quickly come back, guys. Quickly. Are you all back? Let me. चले आ जाओ. चलो, is the screen visible to you? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
चलो आ जाओ. Return on capital employed. If cash flow given, will you be able to maneuver from cash flow to what? Tell me. PBIT. बोलो बोलो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. आ जाओ. Let me find a question for you on ROCE. FM functions. Corporate governance, value for money, FM environment also done. Hmm. Which two of the following statement? This rate of return, cash flow, right? Counted payback, IRR. Finding a question for you. Okay. अभी प्रॉब्लम ये हो गया, द कीबोर्ड इज नॉट वर्किंग ओनली, लैपटॉप भी नहीं, एक्सटर्नल कीबोर्ड ऑल्सो, तो थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. नथिंग अदर देन दैट. एनपीवी चलो ठीक है, छोड़ो. करेक्ट. हाँ आ जाओ जरा. नाउ सी, हैव अ लुक दिस क्वेश्चन. This question is completely different from what we have done. Is this question visible to you? Let me take up this question. Okay. Up till now, whatever we have done, usse is it different? Have a look at the question. Is the question visible to you guys?
Yes.
Peach company's latest results are as follows. Correct? Okay. Have a look. How do we do this? Now someone said, sir, वो capital employed मतलब ये होता है. Correct? Debt plus equity. Correct or not? Tell me. So there is another way of finding ROC. Now see, whenever only a single year. Now see, here is the multiple year data given to you for ROC.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yes,
years
yes.
data given.
Here it is given.
Correct. But here is the multiple year data given.
No, sir.
No.
So write down a note first before starting this question. Write down a note in your for ROC. If multiple year data given. Right. Use average PBIT. Correct. But if only single year data given, what you will do? कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं ना, राइट. यूज द PBIT गिवन, करेक्ट, राइट. अब चलो आगे एनालिसिस, करेक्ट. राइट डाउन एनालिसिस, राइट. एनालिसिस ऑफ इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट, करेक्ट. If initial investment is given directly, use it, right? Use it as capital employed. Now for a second, can we go here? चलो जरा एक मिनट, एकदम इंट्रोडक्शन वाले पार्ट में चलो, आ जाओ. डू यू रिमेंबर द एग्जाम्पल दैट आई हैड टेकन? बोलो, ये वाला एग्जाम्पल. गो अप. दिस एग्जाम्पल, डू यू रिमेंबर V&T? बोलो बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Right. In this, can I say that, boss, I had capital of 15 crores with me, which I invested into assets, that is working capital and non-current assets, correct? So one formula where directly initial investment is given, right? There you will use initial investment. But if capital employed or initial investment not given or investment not given, can I say now, see, this is also 15 crores, this is also 15 crores, right? So capital employed basically has two meanings, correct? One is your investment that you do, correct, in the assets, may it be non-current, current assets, correct? And the other will be what? Tell me. Your formula of what? Equity plus debt or total capital. Equity plus debt may be, should I take short term yani current liability or only non-current liabilities? Tell me. Bolo bolo.
Non-current.
Non-current liabilities, correct?
Non-current.
So write down here, come back to the portion that we are writing. Aajao. If investment in asset not given, but balance sheet item given, right? Therefore, capital employed is equal to equity share capital plus reserves. Write down book value in one bracket, correct? Plus non-current liabilities, yeah, long-term liabilities.
सर वो रिजर्व्स के नीचे जो एरो किया है BU,
BY है बुक वैल्यू, बुक वैल्यू लेना, ये भी बुक वैल्यू लेना जनरली, एटलीस्ट फॉर ROC, करेक्ट. नाउ विद दिस, थोड़ा सा ऊपर आते क्या? टेल मी. नाउ विद दिस, कैन यू इजीली सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन और माय हेल्प इज रिक्वायर्ड? पीच कंपनी, राइट डाउन, रिफर पीच कंपनी क्वेश्चन. पीच कंपनी लिख लो जिधर किधर आप सॉल्व कर रहे हैं एंड सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन. पीच कंपनी, राइट द हेडिंग. पीच कंपनी फेमस क्वेश्चन है इन एनी स्टडी टेक्स्ट, स्टडी टेक्स्ट बोल रहा एग्जाम किट, यू विल गेट पीच कंपनी क्वेश्चन. यू डू दिस, टिल देन आई विल फाइंड वन मोर क्वेश्चन फॉर यू. पीच कंपनी के बाद कोई अच्छा क्वेश्चन है क्या अपने पास? हाँ, ये भी है ना. I'll take one more question, till then you do pitch company. ठीक है. गॉट इट, बोलो क्या है आंसर? 20%, एवरीबडी गेटिंग 20% आंसर?
यस सर। सर कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड का और एक फॉर्मूला है,
कौन सा?
टोटल एसेट्स माइनस करंट लायबिलिटीज, नहीं ना?
हाँ, अरे तो वही तो किया ना हम लोगों ने अभी,
हाँ वही किया।
वही किया,
तो
राइट?
बैलेंस शीट अगर वैसी दी रहेंगी तो भी
यस, तो बेटर इज व्हाट? टेल मी, बैलेंस शीट इज गिवन टेक इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल प्लस रिजर्व्स, करेक्ट?
ओके ओके सर।
देखो नेक्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन, बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है नेक्स्ट वाला। हाँ, 20% इज एवरीबडी गेटिंग 20% एज देयर आंसर? टेल मी,
यस सर।
हाउ डिड यू डू इट? Did you take 2500, 2250 or 1400? Tell me.
2500,
2500 divided by what?
12,500।
12,500.
Right? देखो जरा 1 मिनट के लिए, कैन वी चेक द आंसर? आ जाओ, 112 NRA, देखो क्या नंबर है? सॉरी बट मेरा कीबोर्ड चल नहीं रहा है तो कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है। वन वन टू देखो बाबा, 112 अपने को 114 भी करने का है, बराबर है क्या? टेल मी, वी हैव टू डू 114 एज वेल। आ जाओ, आ जाओ 114 पे चलो। कैन यू डू 114 विदाउट माई हेल्प और यू नीड माई हेल्प? टेल मी, देखो जरा, कंपनी अंडरटेक्स द प्रोजेक्ट दैट इन्वॉल्व्स परचेसिंग मशीनरी एट अ कॉस्ट ऑफ, अभी इधर मशीनरी बोला है, विल यू टेक इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट और विल यू गो देयर कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड, वो सब? टेल मी,
इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट।
initial investment, okay. Machinery is used in the project for how many years? 4 years. Generating cash inflows of how much? 20,000 per year. Now for calculating ROC, do you require cash flows or PBIT? Tell me.
पीबीआईटी।
PBIT.
बराबर है। फिर it is sold at the end of the project for $10,000. मतलब what is the 10,000?
स्क्रैप
Scrap value, correct. Now taxation is charged at the rate of 30%. और taxation किधर से आया? टैक्सेशन वैक्सेशन कुछ करते क्या आप? टेल मी,
नहीं
पीबीआईटी,
नहीं
टेल
सर,
मी,
इग्नोर
anywhere have we talked
PBIT.
about taxation? Now is this given to confuse you or is this
यस
something that you will consider? Tell me.
कंफ्यूजन।
Confusion.
Confused.
And what they have given, have a look. Generating operating cash flows of 20,000 per year means, 1 minute, 1, 2, 3 and 4, all 4 years how much is the operating cash flow? Tell me.
20,000।
20,000,
20,000.
20,000, 20,000। अभी सर आपने तो दिया था SLM बेसिस पे डेप्रिसिएशन होगा। Had I given you that the depreciation will happen on what basis? Tell me.
एसएलएम।
SLM. Here nothing given. What you will do?
एसएलएम।
SLM.
Assume कर सकते हैं SLM. Tell me.
Yes,
So what will be the depreciation every year? Minus and get PBIT. Depreciation every year.
13,750।
बोलो बोलो. So 65,000 minus what? Tell me. 10,000. The whole divided by how much?
10,000.
कितना? 4 years ना? कितना है वो depreciation every year?
हाँ, 4 years.
4 years।
How much it is? Depreciation 55 by 4 कितना आएगा? 13,
13750.
27 है?
13750.
13,750, 13,750। तो एवरी ईयर, अभी आपको एवरेज निकालने का भी जरूरत नहीं है। एवरी ईयर हाउ मच इज द पीबीआईटी? टेल मी, बोलो।
6250 into 4.
एवरेज
25,000.
6250 ही आएगा। टेल मी यस और नो।
Hmm.
देयरफॉर 6250 डिवाइडेड बाय क्या करूं? 65,000 करूं। कैलकुलेट द इनिशियल रिटर्न ऑन व्हाट? इनिशियल रिटर्न ऑन कैपिटल। एक्चुअली उनको इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट बोलना है, करेक्ट, फॉर द प्रोजेक्ट। चलो कैसे निकालेंगे? डिवाइडेड बाय 65,000, करेक्ट, इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट टू द नियरेस्ट होल परसेंट। होल परसेंट बोला है, पॉइंट में आंसर नहीं चाहिए। आंसर किसमें चाहिए? कैन यू राइट 17? अगर एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हो या वॉट 7-8% आपका आएगा, कैन यू राइट 8%, 7%, 7.12, 7.3? नियरेस्ट होल परसेंटेज बोला है, कितना आंसर आ रहा है पहले मेरे को फुल
10%.
आंसर बताओ। हाँ, कितना है?
9.6.
6, तो 9.6 शुड बी रिटर्न एज 10% और शुड बी रिटर्न एज 9%। बोलो
10%, sir.
10%।
10%.
यू माइट से क्या ये आदमी क्या बोल रहा है, बट इन द एग्जाम इफ यू राइट 9.6% इट इज रॉन्ग। सच बोल रहा हूँ, करेक्ट। यू कैनॉट राइट पॉइंट्स वेयर दे हैव आस्क्ड यू व्हाट दे हैव आस्क्ड यू। बोलो फुल परसेंटेज बोला
Whole
क्या?
percent.
नियरेस्ट होल परसेंटेज। अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स मिस दिस कंप्लीटली एंड एंड अप लूजिंग मार्क्स। देखो जरा बराबर है क्या? 10% लिखा है क्या आंसर? Keep
Yes,
this
sir.
in mind. Write down note somewhere. Note. Kindly read in what rounding off is the answer asked for. %9.6%, right, is 10% nearest percentage. बराबर है, देख लो, make sense. It was easily missable. Tell me if I had not read it, if I had not emphasized on that, would you have easily missed it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The biggest problem people have in FM and PM as papers. That is why I started teaching PM as well. Correct? Reading का problem बहुत है, right? Do you think I can do justice to PM? Tell me. ऐसा try कर सकते हैं, correct? Right? I am teaching right now. एक बैच चल रहा है अभी, right? आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ. Shreya is there in the morning batch, so we meet 7 to 10 in the morning and 7 to 10 in the evening. है कि नहीं श्रेया? कैसे चल रहा है अपना कॉस्टिंग? 2 दिन हुआ है,
अच्छा चल रहा है.
राइट?
रिवीजन हो जाता है, पूरा दिन मिल जाता है
हाँ,
प्रॉपर्ली.
तुम्हारे लिए तो अच्छा हो गया ना फॉर बोथ द पेपर्स एफएम पीएम, राइट?
हाँ, सही है.
बढ़िया है, आ जाओ. हाँ हाँ, आ जाओ. वन मोर क्वेश्चन. नहीं बट इधर पे बैक भी बोला कि इन्वेस्टमेंट, नहीं नहीं इधर पे बैक भी, बट आरओसी वी कैन कैलकुलेट. आ जाओ. A project has an average estimated cash flow of 3,000 per year with an initial investment of 9,000. Cash flows 3,000 है. Depreciation is on straight line basis with no residual value and the project has 5-year life. मेरे हेल्प की जरूरत है और will you be able to calculate? Tell me. अब ROC का क्या बोला है? Have a look what they have told about ROC. Just read. Target ROC is given. Correct? So come to the part. Write down next heading. Decision criteria for. Write down heading decision criteria for ROC. Right? So I have project A and project B. Correct? Project A and project B. Correct? ROC 12% of project A, 16% of project B. Which project will you select? Tell me, A or B?
B.
16%.
B. Correct. If I say company A has target ROC of 15%, प्रोजेक्ट का आरओसी निकल के आता है 12%, विल यू एक्सेप्ट द प्रोजेक्ट और रिजेक्ट द प्रोजेक्ट? टेल मी.
Reject.
रिजेक्ट. वही प्रोजेक्ट का इफ इट कम्स टू 18%, व्हाट विल यू डू?
Accept.
Accept.
आर यू ओके विथ व्हाट एवर आई एम ट्राइंग टू से? जेनिलिया व्हाट डू यू से? बोलो बोलो. मुस्तफा क्या लगता है? ओके,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
राइट?
okay.
चल. So here you can solve the question. I'll put this up. आज we'll try to do what? Payback also. So you can answer this quite easily. एक मिनट काम करूँ क्या? वेट. Is it visible? Tell me. This question you can do.
Yes, sir.
Homework आज. Probably we'll do what? Tell me. ROC भी अपना payback period also will do in some time. वो भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है. चलो. Then one more question. बढ़िया question. But this question, no, right? Certain points we can discuss, not all, correct? Theory MCQ. Now ROC आपके हिसाब से tell me, is it a what? आ जाओ जरा. फर्स्ट पॉइंट छोड़ दो, सेकंड भी छोड़ो. Investment project with a ROC less than current ROC, right, of an organization should be rejected. क्या लगता है?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
With an ROC less than the current ROC. Project मेरा अभी 15% है. If there is a project which is giving 12%, will you accept the project or
No,
reject
sir.
the project?
Reject.
Seems to be the correct answer, right? Seems to be correct. ठीक है. ROC takes into account all year of operation of an investment project. क्या लगता है?
हाँ.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All project from start of the project to scrapping of the project, all the projects are or all years are used or not? Tell me. बोलो. Look at the question. Look at what ROC का return. Are you using or are you in middle only leaving it or are you taking it till the end? देखो देखो. Scrap value वगैरह लेते हैं. So are you using the full project life? Tell me.
Yes,
For
sir.
calculating ROC every year
Yes.
PBIT do you take? Yes, right? But this question cannot be solved right now, right? We have to do what? There is something called as what? एक part है which is advantages, disadvantages of ROC. What I generally do is I finish all four. ROC, payback, उसके बाद NPV, then IRR, and then together what do I do? Tell me. I take advantages and disadvantages of ROC as well as what? All the other four, and I make you leave 2 pages, right? Because advantages and disadvantages पे MCQs have come, so many MCQs have come that you will not be able to even what? Guess के इतना सारा theory MCQs come upon advantages and disadvantages. We will do everything in class. But right now, thoda sa I'll keep it ahead because till you don't understand payback, till you don't understand NPV, till you don't understand what? IRR, till that you will not be able to what? Understand this in detail, right? Chal, aaja. Write down next. Heading write down. Payback. Yeah. Payback period. Payback period. Hey, after the class, can someone help me with this keyboard का stuff? किसी को आता है क्या ये सब करने को? या मेरे को आई थिंक आई हैव टू अपडेट ओनली. अपडेट कुछ पेंडिंग है क्या? अपडेट की वजह से ही हो रहा है क्या? मे बी अपडेट करके देखता हूँ आफ्टर क्लास.
सर एक ऑप्शन
Or
है.
just call to him.
हाँ,
I'll help you.
हेल्प कर सकते हैं. हाँ, करो
After the
करो
class, I.
आफ्टर द क्लास.
सर
ओके.
अपडेट तो कुछ आया नहीं अभी तक.
क्या क्या क्या?
अपडेट
मेरे
नहीं आया
इसमें
अभी
है
तक
पीसी में.
उसका.
आई डोंट अपडेट द पीसी सो इजीली,
अच्छा.
राइट? चलो पे बैक पीरियड आ जाओ. ओके, राइट. इन पे बैक पीरियड we calculate the amount of time it requires for initial investment to be received back. Example, correct? ऐसा लिखो 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, correct? ऐसा लिखो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट, ऐसे नेट कैश फ्लो 100 you have invested, you received 30, you received 40, you received 30, you received 10, and you received 40. Net cash flow is what? Sir, first I have invested 100, I got 30 from the project, 40 from the project, 30 from the project, 10 from the project, and 40 from the project. Net cash flow means after deducting everything, correct? After deducting everything. As of now, वैसा समझ लो, या कैश फ्लो बोलूं तो क्या है, 100 has gone out of my pocket, after deducting everything 30 comes into my pocket, right? If I go by the one sentence that we have written, what is the, without my help also, can you tell me what is the period within which you are receiving back your initial investment? Tell me, how many years payback period? Bolo
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Everybody is okay with 3 years? Anyone having any problem with 3 years? Tell me.
No, sir.
3 years okay? Okay. So, but sir, ये सब तो ठीक है, but there has to be some formal method through which we, what? Tell me, calculate this. Write down. Calculate payback period. ये net cash flow का बहुत ज्यादा importance है. This word net cash flow. At the end, right? I will take all 4 together. क्या है? Tell me, ROC, your payback period, NPV, IRR. वेलकम टू ACCA. बराबर है क्या? एनालिसिस करना इज व्हाट? बेस ऑफ ACCA, राइट? विदाउट एनालिसिस आप पास नहीं हो सकते. और जो 30-32 बैच पढ़ा चुका है, हमने तो इतना एनालाइज किया है, घोल के पी गए FM हम, करेक्ट? वी लिटरली व्हाट डन PhD इन इट, राइट? If you even tell me in the middle of the night, wake me up and tell me, sir, teach FM, teach UK tax, teach AFM, teach ATX, correct? मेरा कैसे दिमाग में there is a cassette that I have in my brain. I just have to put that cassette, correct? So we joke, one faculty friend that is there, right? We joke with each other, right? That we put up a cassette in our brain, right? It is so well oiled inside, right? So calculate payback period. Sir, we know 3 years. You know 3 years, I know 3 years, correct? But kuch to, there has to be some kind of what? Method to do it, right?
Formula.
फॉर्मूला भी नहीं मैडम, ये मेथड है, फॉर्मूला नहीं है, करेक्ट? 3 and 4, राइट? नेट कैश फ्लो आएगा, वेट, नेट कैश फ्लो आएगा 100 नेगेटिव, 30, 40, 30, 10 और 5th year 40, करेक्ट? सर, यू हैव टू राइट अ लाइन कॉल्ड एज क्यूम्युलेटिव कैश फ्लो. देखो सर, क्यूमुलेटिव कैश फ्लो एट द 0 year, first I gave 100, correct? Then sir, I received 30. So how much cumulative cash flow? Sir, 100 given, 30 received. How much still pending? Tell me, or invested?
70.
70 remaining.
70.
Sir, then 40 received. How much still pending? Tell me.
30.
30.
Sir, 30 received. How much still pending? 0.
0.
0.
Wherever it hits 0, that is your what? Payback period. Payback period. Therefore, payback period is equal to 3 years. हाँ बोलो.
सर, ये प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में ऐसे कैश फ्लोज कैसे निकालते हैं, मतलब ये जो आपने लिया
आएगा
है?
आएगा अभी थोड़े टाइम में. इट इज राइट, कमिंग सून.
यस
फुल फ्लेज NPV देखा आपने, राइट?
हाँ सर,
में होगा.
सिखाएंगे.
राइट, फुल फ्लेज NPV हेडिंग है ना. इन दैट हाउ वी कम टू नेट कैश फ्लोस विल बी योर,
ओके.
राइट? सब कुछ है. चलो, पेबैक पीरियड. नो, एक मिनट. बिफोर गोइंग अहेड, sir, what do you mean when you write 0, 100 negative? Means what? I am giving you now, but only for payback period. Hear me out. Only for what? Payback period. When I write 1 and I write 30, suno, very important. 1 and I write 30, correct? In that case, I am saying during the first year, whole 12 months, right, you are receiving 30 in totality. क्या बोल रहा हूं? During the
30
first
in
year,
totality.
30 in totality. Second year में 40 in totality. Correct? Means, sir, either you are receiving one payment of 30 or small 12 payments which equal to 30. अगर आपको
Small
payback
payments.
period, हाँ, payback period if asked in years and months has been asked. Two types payback is
E1
asked.
and annual.
हाँ, तो how it is asked? Let's go ahead. आ जाओ. Now see, एक minute. Even और uneven तो अलग हो गया. Correct? That is a different concept. यहाँ पे years point है. Point years. Yeah, as in how the question is. Now see, here were you able to find out, sir, directly 3 years? What? Tell me your payback period. Write down next question. Example. Net cash flow. Correct? Correct? Calculate payback period. अभी देखो what I'm writing. Calculate payback period in a dash point dash years. यानी आंसर क्या 3.1, 3.2, 3.4, whatever it is. Correct? And B dash years dash months. Correct? Can I go ahead? Tell me. Sure. So, sir, method. Net cash flow. आजा. A answer we are trying to find. Cumulative cash flow. आजा. Cumulative cash flow -100. चलो, help me. 24 received. How much remaining? Tell me. बोलो. 76 negative remaining. 36 received. How much remaining? Tell me. 40. 48 received. 40 only. 48. So extra how much received? Tell me. 8. That means payback period, is it 2 years, 3 years, or between second and third year?
Between 2 and 3.
अब between 2 and 3 है, right? So payback period surely is what? 2
More
years
than 2.
months.
plus certain points, no? Plus certain points. How do you find those points? Tell me. देखो आराम से, गड़बड़ मत करो. Correct? Sir, how much were you required to be received in third year? Tell me. Required to fulfill
40.
the
40.
what? 40. So 40 divided by, sir, how much did you receive during the full third year?
48.
48. So if I ask you 2 point, how many years? Tell me. 40 by 48. कितना आएगा मतलब 2 point how many years? 40 by
83.
48 कितना है? 0 point something.
2.83.
2.83 years. Everybody getting 2.83 years.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Seb, what do you say? Strong
Oh.
logic to it. Tell me.
Yes.
अब यही आंसर A and B both I have to find here. और A, this is A answer. Second B answer in months. अभी months में there is a what? Catch that is there. Correct? आ जाओ. Payback period is equal to 2 years. Points are how much? Tell me. 40 divided by 48. You have to multiply by 12 to get the number of months. That means 0.83 into 12. How much is this? 2 years and how many months?
9.9 months.
9.9 months. Means should I do 9 months or should I do 10 months? Tell me.
10 months.
10 months.
2 years, 10 months. Okay, no issues. But 1 minute. If this was only 9.1 months, would you say 9 months or 10 months?
9 months.
10
9
months.
months or 10
सर
months?
9 months
पेबैक
सर,
के केस
क्योंकि
में शायद आगे का लिखेंगे.
सर पॉइंट
What do you
1 है
say?
ना,
Point 1 है, correct or not?
पॉइंट
Will the
5 रहेगा,
rounding?
उसके आगे रहेगा तो
1 minute. There are 3 concepts, correct? One is rounding off concept, right? Which says anything below 0.5 or 5. 0.5 के नीचे whatever it is, you round it off to below, right? Then there is a round down option where 9.1, right, or 9.9 will always be rounded to 9, correct? And there is a rounding up concept, correct, which says that 9.1 or 9.01 will be taken as 10. Logically speaking, here a round up is applied. That means even if it was 9.1 months, you would have written 10 months or 9 months.
10 months.
10 months.
और सर ऐसा कैसा लॉजिक तो बताओ. विदाउट लॉजिक कैन यू गो अहेड, टेल मी. जाने का ही नहीं, डोंट एक्सेप्ट एनीवन व्हाट anyone's any logic, correct? देखो, during the full year you are going to receive 48, right? So divide by 12. So every month how much will you receive? Tell me. 4. Now go 40 sir received remaining, correct? 4 received, how much remaining? 36. At the end of first year 36 remaining. Second, sir 36 remaining, 4 repaid, 32 remaining. Like this do you go and find the number of months? Yes, correct. And you have to always round up the number of months. एक और क्वेश्चन करते, आ जाओ. मे बी इसमें फुल क्लैरिटी वाज नॉट देयर. वन मोर क्वेश्चन वी नीड टू डू. आ जाओ, आ जाओ, आ जाओ, आ जाओ.
I
Let's
didn't
do
get
one.
the logic of
Yeah, I know,
rounding.
I know. Why rounding up? I
Yeah,
know.
same, sir.
I'll tell you, right? I know why you did not understand. एक और क्वेश्चन करना पड़ता है उसके लिए. आ जाओ. Write down example. Net cash flow. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? 100, 35, 45, 50, 30. Correct? इधर ही अभी I am doing directly cumulative cash flow. Correct? आ जाओ. This is -100, -100. 35 received, how much remaining?
65,
65.
45 received,
20.
20.
30. Correct?
Hmm.
Positive 30. So where is my payback period, everybody? Tell me.
Between 2 and 3.
2 and 3 years, correct? So my PBP is 2 years. Now आराम से, 1 second. Now I am making a small table. If you want to make it, no issues. Third year का table. What is the first assumption that I am making? That boss, in the third year, how much are you receiving? Tell me.
50.
50. And how much do you need?
20.
20.
20. Sir, 50 is going to be received, but sir, it is going to receive monthly. So monthly, how much will you receive? Tell me. Monthly कितना received?
4.16.
6.
Correct. So sir, see, at the start of third year, cumulative cash flow, sir, 20 is to be received. Correct. Sir, the received in months. First month mein how much did you receive? 4.16. So how much is still outstanding? Tell me. From the 20, 4.16 received, how much is
15.833. 15.833.
15.833. Then sir, 15.833. First month, second month. This is month. Correct. Received. Right. Chalo. 15.83. Then again you receive 4.16 because equal 50 ka equal year is going to receive in the year. Okay. Every month. So now sir, 15.83 में से 4.16 received. How much is remaining? कितना आएगा बाबा?
19.99.
अरे मैडम,
19.99.
deduct from 15.83 you got 4.16. This is negative, right? You received
11.6.
Oh.
11.64. Then third month, sir, 11.64, again 4.16 received. correct? So how much is still remaining?
7.51.
ये भी नेगेटिव ही है. कितना कितना?
10.51.
अरे 10 कैसे होगा मैडम? 11.64
7.5.
7.51. Okay, negative. Fourth month, 7.51 negative, correct. 4.16 received. How much still remaining?
3.35.
3.5 negative. So and fifth month, correct. 3.35 received. Or remaining 4.16 received. How much now outstanding? अभी outstanding नहीं, you have positive. How much positive? Tell me 1 point something or 0 point something.
0.8.
Right. So tell me 2 years and 5 months लिखूं या 2 years and 4 months लिखूं? What is the payback period?
5 months.
Tell me. 2 years, 5 months. At the end of fifth year, did you receive or did it go in positive? Tell me. Yes. So 2 years, 5 months. And by the basic calculation, how did you find it? Basic calculation was what? 2 years plus
4.8 months.
20 by
4.8 months.
So can you write 4.8? No, 5 months. Sir, even if it was what? 4.1 months, what you would have written? 5 or 4 months?
5 months.
Depending on this repayment. What do you say, Janelia? What do you say? Rachel?
Yes,
Who
sir.
had doubts? Are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Any problem? Shivani, what do you say? Vipasha?
Understood, sir.
So write down note. Right? Note. ये क्या होगा? 2 years or 2.4 years or 2 years and 5 months. Correct? चलो फिर आगे. Write down a note. If PBP, that is payback period, is to be calculated in dash years, dash months, always round down or round up number of months. Tell me.
Round up.
Round up number of months. यानी इसके नीचे लिखो if it is 4.01 months, will you write 4 months or 5 months?
5.
Can I go ahead? Tell me. Decision criteria. Write down decision criteria for payback period. Decision criteria for payback period. Project A, project B, project A is 2 years, 7 months. Project B is 2 years, 2 months. Which project is better, right? Tell me. Do you want to get your money faster or आराम से आने दो पैसा? Sir, no issues, no
Fast.
tension.
Faster.
Faster. So what is the answer? Which is a better project? Tell me. 2 years, 2 months or 2 years, 7 months?
Project
2
A,
months.
sir.
2 years,
2
2
months.
months. If for company A, target payback period is 3 years and the project has 3 years, 7 months, will you accept the project? Tell me.
No.
No. But if project has 3 years, 2 years, 10 months, what will you do?
Accept.
Correct. So one question, This question can you do for homework today? ले ये वाला ऊपर वाला 116. Will you be able to do it on as homework today? Yes. चलो आ जाओ पे बैक पीरियड में कम बैक.
सर आप स्क्रीनशॉट नोटपैड पे ये कर देंगे,
हाँ.
सेव कर देंगे.
हाँ. So notepad, when I give you, if you access the what online copy of the book, correct? One note wala, right?
हाँ,
You
हाँ,
can view at it, or when I send PDF, in that PDF also that is there, right?
ओके.
Hey, can we do one thing? Can we make one Excel sheet, correct? एक Excel sheet बनाते Google sheet, right? अभी तो 3 ही दिन हुआ है. Someone takes up the responsibility के whatever topics we are doing every day, उधर वो update करे, and it is shared with everyone. So if let's say you miss one lecture, correct? अभी जैसे आज what did we do? ROC payback period, correct? तो वो वाला part you can easily update there. So whoever has missed ROC some part can view from there. Payback period some part you can view from there. खाली क्या करना है? Date and topic covered.
सर
कर लोगे
पूरा
क्या?
कंटेंट, पूरा कंटेंट लेना है कि सिर्फ
पूरा नहीं, खाली टॉप हेडर्स. मतलब सी यार, इफ यू सी बेसिक इन्वेस्टमेंट अप्रेजल, इधर मेन चार्ट में चलूं मैं, करेक्ट? उसमें से व्हाट वी हैव डन, टेल मी. बेसिक टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी वी डिड आरओसी, वी डिड पे बैक पीरियड. अभी उसमें डिटेल में व्हाट विल गो, नो, करेक्ट?
ठीक है
राइट.
सर, मैंने लो.
हाँ, whoever one anyone takes up the responsibility, better. अभी ना, राइट, ड्रॉ टेबल पे बैक पीरियड, डू इट. एक मिनट, बिफोर यू ड्रॉ टेबल, एक मिनट, एग्जाम्पल, राइट डाउन एग्जाम्पल, राइट? 0 1 2 3 4 5, right? Initial investment 100, correct? And you are receiving 25 25 25 25 25 every year. This is net cash flow, correct? What is the payback period? Bolo. Without my help, tell me.
Year 4.
4 years.
Or
But here there is a peculiar thing. What is the peculiar thing here? Tell me. The inflows are what?
constant.
Same,
constant.
constant or even, correct? So write down here, inflows are even, right? If shortcut formula, shortcut for this. What is the shortcut for this? Have a look, hear me out. Initial investment, that is 0 year cash flow, divided by the even cash flow. Would you still get the same answer? $100 divided by 25, right? Shortcut for PBP. But honestly tell me, what is better? Cumulative cash flow wala method is better, or this 100 divided by 25? It is not a
Even cash-
formula. It is ease, right? So 4 years, correct? This is ease and not a formula. Mathematical ease है, correct? PBP of even cash flow, ऐसा लिखो, even cash flow. Because what you will do, you will go to that Kaplan book, उसमें ये formula है, right? And then you will say what, सर ने सिखाया नहीं, सर को भी आता नहीं है ना? Just telling you, right? I've had students do that. Then I tell them, no, it is same. No, no, sir, you did not follow. Yes, sir. So write down, 1 minute. 2 ways, लिखो, payback period heading, uneven cash flows, cash flow in inflows, and even cash flows. Even cash flow में तो payback period कैसे निकालोगे? Initial investment divided by even cash flow. Not even a formula at all. But uneven में use cumulative cash flow method, right? And use either dash point dash years or dash years dash months, right? Round up always. Kya? But only months are to be rounded up. Months are to be rounded up always. Method है वो. Method we have done before. Correct? ये CUM है. Use cumulative cash flow method. Cumulative cash flow method. Cumulative cash flow method. Payback period. Okay. Can we get something from here for payback period? एक दो अच्छे क्वेश्चन थे on payback period. Simulation exercise. method. हाँ, आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ. एक मिनट रुको. Payback period is the number of years that it takes a business to recover its original investment from net returns. Select the correct items from the drop down choice. Correct. It is calculated before depreciation and after taxation. Yeah, before and after depreciation and before and after taxation. एक मिनट. आपने अभी ROCE or whatever you have done, correct, is a net cash flow. That means after deducting everything, correct, means everything means tax is also deducted, correct or not? Tell me. Everything, whatever is remaining in my pocket after paying to everyone, debt holder, equity holder, सबको pay करने के बाद whatever cash flow is remaining in my pocket, that I am using. But tell me, whenever I am using cash flow, will I deduct ever depreciation from the cash flow? Think
No.
about it. So, एक minute. Will depreciation be deducted from my cash flow in ROCE or in payback period ever? Tell me. Everybody.
No.
बोलो बोलो. Everybody else. What do you say?
सर क्वेश्चन रिपीट करो ना.
आ जाओ ना. Question देखो ना. Read this question.
सर नेट अमाउंट लिया है तो पूरा वही देगा होगा
हाँ?
शायद. नेट अमाउंट लिया है ना.
एक मिनट. हाँ, आ जाओ ना. एक मिनट. Did we use net cash flows? Tell me. चलो ये क्वेश्चन छोड़ दो. बिफोर आफ्टर टैक्सेशन मेरे को ये बताओ. इन कैश फ्लोज डू यू एवर डिडक्ट डेप्रिसिएशन? टेल मी. एवरीबॉडी. इन कैश फ्लोज आ जाओ जरा इधर. ROC में आ जाओ. इन कैश फ्लोज एक था हमने लिखा था कैश फ्लोज में. डिड यू डिडक्ट डेप्रिसिएशन हियर? टेल मी.
नो.
नो. तो इफ आई आस्क यू कैश फ्लोज, आर दे आफ्टर डेप्रिसिएशन और बिफोर डेप्रिसिएशन? बोलो.
बिफोर.
बिफोर और आफ्टर. तो ये बिफोर सही है, राइट. एंड व्हेन आई से नेट कैश फ्लो, करेक्ट. नेट कैश फ्लो क्या होता है? बोलो बोलो. आफ्टर टैक्सेशन.
After
कुछ
deducting everything.
डिडक्ट.
आफ्टर टैक्सेशन. बट अभी नेट कैश फ्लो को टाइम है. वी हैव नॉट येट गॉन टू नेट कैश फ्लो एट ऑल, राइट. तो इसको अभी तक पेंडिंग रखेंगे. इसको पेंडिंग रखते हैं. बट आर यू ओके विद दैट इट इज बिफोर डेप्रिसिएशन? टेल मी. बिफोर मीन्स व्हाट? डेप्रिसिएशन इज नॉट डिडक्टेड. एवरीबॉडी ओके विद दिस? जेनिलिया, व्हाट डू यू से?
यस.
क्या
Yes,
सर
sir.
एक बार वापस रिपीट करना.
See, I am saying what? For cash flows, do you ever deduct depreciation?
No.
No. So before or after depreciation? Before depreciation. बराबर है क्या? Tell me. Correct? Okay. चलो. Then let's go one more step ahead. आ जाओ. Payback period. अब अगला पार्ट है. Now we have to rather go into what? NPV. Correct? तो एक एनपीवी का व्हाट एक बेसिक टेबल बना लो, राइट? देन वी कैन प्रॉब्ली व्हाट गो अहेड. पहले नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू लिख लो, हेडिंग नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू. एक पूरा पेज छोड़ दो, ये नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू. मेक 3 parts out of it and leave the whole page. NPV is positive, ऐसा लिखो. NPV is negative. और बीच में लिखो NPV is, अरे यार क्या प्रॉब्लम है भाई, छोड़ देना. अब चालू हो गया क्या? NPV is 0. ठीक है. Now next week Monday NPV will go, correct? Then we'll slowly go into what? Tell me. Your part of क्या है? एक एन्युटी और परपेचुटी का पार्ट है एनपीवी. सो विल डू एनपीवी आईआरआर देन एन्युटी परपेचुटी, करेक्ट? एंड देन वील गो अहेड. सो एन्युटी परपेचुटी फॉर्मूलाज आल्सो वी डिराइव इन क्लास, करेक्ट? एनपीवी फॉर्मूला आल्सो वी राइट एंड डिराइव इन क्लास. तो आपके लिए वो भी इजी रहेगा, करेक्ट और नॉट? सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू रिवाइज दिस पार्ट. ये जो डिस्काउंटिंग का पार्ट किया है ना, टेल मी, वो डिस्काउंटिंग का पार्ट यू हैव टू रिवाइज दिस पार्ट, right? Revise it nicely. Solve all the questions of what time value of money. Solve all the question of what ROC, correct? That we have done, right? Solve all the question of payback period that we have done once in class. So ये weekend it is going to be a bit what, थोड़ा सा what lower side पे homework and practice है. From next week what will happen? Practice and homework will increase, correct or not? देख लो. Everybody okay with it? Tell me. Hopefully, right? Whatever 1 or 2 weekends you can enjoy from next weekend or 1 or 2 weekends, this week and next week. उसके बाद too much homework, too many question solving, too much what? Tell me. Concepts. So revise all the concepts that we have done, correct? Right? And meanwhile, what I'll do, if I can, FM functions में से whatever questions you can solve, right? I will send you screenshots if possible. Okay? You can solve those FM function के questions, right? So chalo, then let's wrap it up for today. We will meet now on Monday, right? Final demo class for everybody, right? We will wrap it up today, right? And we will meet Monday. Till then, bye bye. Take care of your health. Bye.
Bye, sir.